Hi, this is Craig Sharp, and today's short video blog is about disaster recovery. It's a phrase that most business owners have heard of and have probably not really tackled as well as they ought to, because it's such a big problem that they don't really feel is necessary to waste their time on. However, there is a joke in the IT industry that there are really only two types of customer: those that have had a disaster recovery problem and those who are just about to. It is going to happen in varying degrees. It might be as minor as losing a pen drive on the train through to a power outage which takes down half of your computers, but it is going to happen at some point. So mitigating that problem is actually quite important. The key thing to remember is that in most smaller businesses, a lot of the data that you hold, and by data I mean the Word and Excel spreadsheets, maybe a database, your email, things like that's your company data. It's really important to you, and you're not going to want to lose it, but it is stored locally, which is why the traditional way of dealing with disaster recovery is to do regular backups, and that's still a credible way of dealing with this issue. The other thing to bear in mind, and coming back to a previous video blog that I did about cloud computing, is now you can take steps to put this important data in a location that isn't dependent on the IT hardware that you've got in your office. So, for example, you could position all of your data into a cloud storage. You could move your email into hosted exchange. These are phrases that are used in the community. And therefore, if you imagine a situation where half of your computers failed, it doesn't really matter, because you go and buy new hardware, connect it up. The data wasn't on those machines in the first place. Once you've connected them up correctly, the data is then available to you via the cloud services that you're using. So in conclusion, my recommendation would be to look at disaster recovery as something that you have got to tackle. However, don't be afraid of it, and maybe just think outside the box. Now's not the time to go and buy lots more tape drives or lots more hard disks to back the data up to. Maybe it's time to think about using cloud services to do a disaster recovery plan for your business. Thanks very much.